demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland. And I do apologize for how long it's been since I've been on, but you all know I've been a tad busy, and you'll have to actually bear with me today because I've been halfway through shifting things out into my craft studio out in the backyard and trying to sort out what I'm keeping here in my craft room in my house and what I'm keeping out there in the craft studio. So I've been absolutely moving things around and reorganizing things. And so yeah, life has been a little bit hectic. So I do apologize for not being on. I know that a lot of you have been reaching out to me and asking me, when are you going to go live? And we have Theo with us here today. So he's decided that it's pretty good to actually be crafting again because it's been a long time. I think it's been nearly 2 weeks, and that is so not like me. So I do apologize, but I have some really awesome brand new products that we're going to be crafting with today. And I just want to keep you up to date with a couple of things that are going on with Stamping Up, and also with my business and what we're doing leading up to Christmas. Because who's ready for Christmas? Type it in the comments. Are you ready for Christmas? Have you got your Christmas shopping done? Do you have your Christmas tree up? And do you have your presents wrapped? And most of all, have you sent your Christmas cards out? So there's a few questions there for you. I know that this time of the year is, we all call it the silly season. There's so many things that we need to do, and it's all for one day. It really amazes me that we race around and we do everything that we do for one simple day, but it's a lovely day to spend with family and friends, and it is really, really awesome to be able to gather with our loved ones once a year. So you've sent some cards, Suzanne. Yeah. No to all of the above, Daryl. So I can see someone saying Facebook user. No, haven't done anything yet. So welcome everybody. So please sit back and enjoy what I have this afternoon. Now I've been a little bit preoccupied, and you'll see when I put the camera down, I've been trying to get my fingernails done, and I'm like 2 fingernails short, but they don't look too bad. They look like they probably can go together, but I still got 2 fingernails to do. So I was madly trying to get that done before getting on here to go live with you all. So it's really, really nice to know that you are missed when you're not around on social media. And that doesn't mean that I'm not doing anything. It means that Michelle, it's you. It means that I'm just really, really busy behind the scenes. So I've got a big day on tomorrow. I have a card class tomorrow afternoon, and then I'm rolling into craft bingo game night tomorrow night. So I will be live with the craft game night. So I will be on YouTube when I go live for that. I think probably YouTube might be the only way to go, or I will try and stream it to Facebook as well. Depends on what the internet's going to be like out in the craft studio, because I have to use the Wi-Fi, and I'm hoping that the Wi-Fi will actually reach out that far. So if not, I don't know how I'm going to do it. But anyway, and I am on a Zoom call, so when I do the craft bingo. So let's get started. So welcome everyone. It's so good to see you again, and I have missed you. I love this part of my business, crafting with you and hanging out with you and chatting with you. So I have missed you, even though I've been very, very busy. I have definitely missed you all. So of course we have our up to 60% last chance product sale. So at the moment we have our mini catalog. You can see this little baby that's sitting under here, but we have our December catalog, mini catalog that ends on the 5th of January. So there's products in there, and it's while supplies last. Things have been reduced Some things have, some things haven't. Some things that are in bundles right now won't be in bundles when they get carried through, if they're going to get through to another catalog or they're going to go to online exclusives. They normally split the bundles up. So if there's a bundle in there that you've got your eye on, I suggest probably buy it, because it won't be carried through to a new catalog in a bundle form. And we all know that with bundles, we save 10%. So it's the best way to buy. Well, sorry, the best way to buy is to actually join Stampin' Up and get a 20% discount. But the way to buy your stamps and dies is to buy them in the bundled packaging, because you actually get save 10%. So hello and welcome everyone. So that is happening right up while supplies last, right up until the 3rd of January. Sorry, I did say the 5th, but it's the 3rd of January. All right, now look at this little baby. Now this is our brand new catalog that is actually going to go live on the 4th of January. 4th of January, it's going to go live. Now, I am going to be crafting and creating with some of the products out of this catalog today. Now, you're going to say to me, I want to buy that, because once you see what I do today, you'll probably go, I want to buy that. I want to get that now. So I'm here to tell you that there is an offer that you can actually purchase the starter kit right now, and you can put any product that is in this catalog into a starter kit. So anything that I show you, you can actually get it now, and you get to enjoy a whole extra month of earning celebration. So what celebration means is, for every $90 that you spend, you earn a free item out of this little mini catalog. Now, we as demonstrators, we earn a free celebration item for every $90 retail that we spend, but we get 20%, some of us get 25% discount off that retail price, but we still earn the celebration product. So what I wanted to say is, as when you join Stampin' Up, when you actually purchase the starter kit, you not only enjoy a 20% discount, you enjoy whatever customers get plus your 20% discount on top. So for customers, they have to spend $90 retail to actually get a free item out of the celebration catalog. We are actually earning free items right now out of this celebration catalog during the month of December, because we're allowed to order out of this catalog right now. And we're actually earning the free items, but we're not spending $90 to earn that free item. We're actually spending $70 or less to earn that free item, because we get 20% discount. So 20% discount off $90 brings it back down to $70. So we only actually have to spend $70 and we earn a free item out of the catalog. So it's a really, really great way to buy. Honestly, it is fantastic. It's a great way to buy. So if you don't want to wait until January, until this catalog goes live, you can actually put anything in a starter kit right now. And I know I do have one of my customers that is definitely going to join. She's making her list and checking it twice right now. So now I can't show you what's in this catalog. I'm not allowed to open it, but we can see here. Now, if you love ice cream and you love the ice cream stamp sets that we have had before, there's another beautiful suite here of products in this catalog, but I'm not allowed to show you the inside of the catalog until it goes live. I have ordered catalogs, so if you are a customer of mine and you want a catalog, please reach out to me and let me know that you want me to send you a catalog, and I'll be more than happy to pop a catalog in the post for you, along with a celebration catalog as well. So they are on order. I have ordered those on the 5th, so a couple of days ago, and they are on order. When they arrive, I will be trying to pack them and get them out to you as soon as we can, for the people that are requiring a catalog. All right. Now, I've got a couple of stamp sets here. These are the two that I'm actually going to play with today. One is called Notes of Nature, and I absolutely love this stamp set because of all of the texture that goes with this stamp set. I think is absolutely a stunning stamp set. We have had stamp sets similar to these throughout the years, and I always love some of this awesome print that's a bit distressed looking, and these awesome stamps that you can actually create a really, really nice, pretty look with. So I'm actually going to create a card with that, and I'm also going to create a card with the stippled roses. Now, the stippled roses, I'm going to try and bring it up as close as I possibly can to the camera there. Can you see it's actually made up of a whole heap of little dots. That's actually what makes the actual shape of that stamp, is a whole lot of tiny, tiny, tiny dots. And it's a form of artwork, stippling. So this is called the Stippled Roses, and it is absolutely stunning. It also has some paper that you can, I'm nearly positive it's a celebration item that you can earn. I can't actually definitely tell you that, but I think it's a celebration item that you can earn that goes with the Stippled Roses. So anyway, let's get into crafting. So so bear with me, because I'm going to have to see if I've got certain card bases and things in here, because as I said, things are between two places. So I have no idea where most of my things are. Now, I did go and get scissors and a paper trimmer. Sorry, I left the room because I bought the scissors and the paper trimmer out in my craft studio, and then I left them out on the kitchen bench as usual. All right, so it is celebration. Thanks, Lorraine. Okay. Is my new studio air conditioner. Okay, so Marilyn, not as yet. I have bought a little portable air conditioner. And yeah, we can hope we can survive. But anyway, there's nothing much I can do about that. So, all right, so I'm going to start off with a crumb cake card base, because I just think this will be a really, really pretty combination. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to grab a piece of Blackberry Bliss, as my layer. Then, of course, I need to cut a layer. And we might actually do can't do very vanilla because I don't have any in here. We'll have to do basic white because I just looked up and I have no very vanilla. So we could probably have done crumb cake. But anyway, we're going to do basic white because that's all I have in my studio at the moment. Sorry, in my craft room at the moment. So I'm going to do a smaller layer for the front. Hi, Glenda. How are you going? Welcome, everybody. So if I don't say hello to you personally, I do see that you're on there. So it's very hard to say hello to each and every one of you. So I do apologize if I don't get to say anything to you personally. Don't take it personally, because it is just very hard to keep up with comments when they go flying by. All right, so I'm going to take this piece here. I need to cut a different one for the insert. All right, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to grab out these stamps. Now, it's brand new, as you can see, brand new. Now, we have some dies with this as well. So we have some awesome dies. Now, this, I can honestly tell you, this is one of my favorite stamps out of the catalogue. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a lesson on how to pop your stickers on your stamps. I know that you've probably seen this before, but there are some new people that are on that probably don't know this natty little trick that I do. I'll just grab all the backings off those. So I just wanted to show the natty little trick that I do to actually get your stamps lined up on your stamps, which makes it really, really easy, takes the guesswork out of it, and it's a very simple, easy trick to do, and it helps you line up those stickers on the back. So these are what we call our cling stamp. So the cling stamp means that they are red rubber and that they have a sticky little label on the back that actually clings to our clear block. Now, the way to pop your stickers on really, really easy is to actually, you'll see here that there's, so you've got your stickers all on your sheet. You'll see here that there's a little slit that goes down to separate the two backing pieces to be able to get them off. Now I prefer not to tear it, but what I like to do is fold back the two sticky pieces and then pull the whole sticker off and stick it directly onto my block. Now the reason why I lift those up is to be able to pull those two pieces off. And then what we do is we get our stamp, which is this one here. We turn it over and it's just like we're stamping. We pop our head over the top and we just press it down and bim, there. You have your stamp on the sticker. So we're just going to do that for a couple of them. I apologize that I haven't done this, but this is what happens when you have new stamps. You have to take the time to be able to get your stickers all lined up on your stamps. So I thought, what better way than when I'm live to show you how I do it. So once again, I've got it lined up there on my block. I've just got to line the stamp up and stick it down. So that's number 2. Okay, let's do this one. So it's a really, really easy way of being able to get your stickers mounted onto your stamps. Who does it this way? I know that a lot of people have said, I haven't even tried it that way, but once they try it that way, they never go back to the old way of doing it again. The old way used to be that you used to pull the labels off and then try and line up your stamp over the top. And I could guarantee you go to line up the stamp, you miscue with the stamp, and you end up getting it on crooked. Where this is such an easy way of doing it. Oops. Until you glue that down when you shouldn't have. Okay. No. Is that it? Yes, it is. There. And you can normally see it's a little bit like the shape. You can normally tell which one it is by the shape. And I love, love, love when we have stamps that have these spotty stamps, because you know how I spritz all the time with my markers and people say, I don't know whether I'm confident in spritzing like that. These spotty stamps, they do the job for you, which is really, really, I love it when we have these textured stamps. Give me a textured stamp any day. I love, love, love them. Minetta. So Minetta says that she didn't even know that that's what the stickers were for. So there you go. So you know what? I know sometimes you probably think, why is she telling us this again? But there's always someone that is watching that hasn't seen this trick. And it really helps them out. Helps them to know what to do when they get their stamps. And I do know there's a couple of new team members that are on here at the moment that are watching, and I'm thinking that this will probably be a really, really good explanation of how to get your stickers on your stamps when they arrive. And if you're purchasing the starter kit and you've got stamps in your starter kit, you want to know how to put your stickers on. So once you've done it, you don't have to do it again. And the stickers are designed to stay sticky. Now, if your stickers lose their stickiness, all you actually have to do is rinse them under water and then let them air dry. And once they have air dried, you'll find that they will get the stickiness. Sometimes we get a buildup of dust on our stickers, and they don't tend to stick real well. And if that's the case, as I said, you just run them under plain water and be careful not to lose your stamp down the plug hole. And once you run them under plain water, then they re-stick again. Okay. So when I was saying to you that I was trying to get my fingernails done, so I decided that I would try and do my fingernails myself to save a little bit of money to actually do my fingernails myself. So I actually bought all the product to be able to do my fingernails myself. And so my plan was, if I did my fingernails just before I was due to get them done, if I made a mess of them, then I could always keep my appointment and get them done. But I'm actually going to cancel my appointment because I didn't do too bad of a job. And I just have a couple of fingers that I haven't done yet. So I'm going to show you. That's what they're for, Del. See, I know. See, I knew you were watching and I thought this will help you. Manetta, it's helped her. So then what I do is I put a bit of Seal Plus on the back of that and I actually pop that into my stamp set, and then I can stick them all back on, and you always know if you're missing a stamp because you'll have one of those that won't have the shape to go back in there. So how good is that? So not only does it store them properly, but there you go. Now that's what I do with every single stamp set. Okay. So a little bit of info there for you. All right. So now that we've done that, we definitely want to get that stamp out. I think I want to get that stamp out. I think I want to do the dots because I wanted to show you, because I'm raving about the dots and what they do. So we'll do that. Let's just mount them all up. I mean, I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm going to use, but we can mount them all up because it won't matter. I will have to clean them though because I've still got stamps. Still got stamps on blocks here in my room, and I'm probably going to run out of blocks for the next card if I don't take some off. But there we go. All right, so we have all of them mounted up, ready to go. All right, so now because I have Crumb Cake and Blackberry Bliss, so I'm going to take Blackberry Bliss ink. I'm also going to do, I think, Moody Mauve and Crumb Cake. Okay, my color combination is Blackberry Bliss, Crumb Cake, and Moody Mauve. All right, so the best thing about these types of stamps is it's all about layering up and getting texture to happen on your card. So with these stamps here, these ones and this one, I like to do it in fairly light colouring, and then our splotches we can do in darker colouring. Our flowers we can do in probably the Moody Mauve. So I think I'm going to take the Crumb Cake, and I just want to create, and this is really, really good for just a bit of a background. Okay, so we've got that. Now the crisscrossy, I think I want to stamp off and create a little bit of that there. Stamp off and a little bit over here. All right. Now we have that gorgeous leaf, which I think is absolutely stunning. I think I'm going to put a sentiment label in the middle here. So I think I'm going to do the leaf in Moody Mauve. So I'm going to do probably a sentiment going across here. So I think I'm going to do Moody Mauve leaf there and another one down here. Now this stamp set is called Notes of Nature. All right, then I think I'm going to do in Blackberry Bliss this cute little flower there, and another one just down there. Okay, now we've got another cute little flower we might just stamp that off in Moody Mauve and just stamp it around in some places. So I'm stamping off and just stamping it around in places just to get a little bit of texture in the background there. Now I think what I'm going to do is the sentiment. What have we got? Today is all about you. Happy birthday. Sounds pretty good. We could do a sentiment strip across there. All right, so I'm probably going to do that in my Blackberry Bliss. So let's pop this away in Blackberry Bliss. And like so. Okay. Now, ooh, I think that's going to look quite good there. All right, and I'm pop it up. Now I want to put something really pretty. Let's do some, what do I have here? Oh, yes. Let's do some of our twine in Moody Mauve. Okay. I think I'm going to do like a nice box. So this is our jute. It's called 2023-2025 in color jute trim, which is really, really, it's thick. It's not like normal, it's not like normal twine. It's actually a lot thicker. So I'm actually going to do a bow. I want to do a bow in underneath that sentiment strip. So I'm going to do a fairly large bow. Now I'm going to tie the bow. You can actually, because I've put some glue down there, you can actually do what they call a faux bow, that you actually just place it around and stick it into your glue, but I'm just going to tie it. So I'm thinking like that, and then our sentiment strip can go over the top like so. All right, so I'm going to pop that down into there and trim that off. And I also think I'm going to cut this down. I want to cut that at an angle like that, but I also want to cut it down. So I'm going to use my little handy dandy paper trimmer, which I know is still in my drawer here. You're doing your stamps now while you're watching? Okay, so I'm going to do that there like that. So we have that. That's going to go over the top there, which is quite cute. Do I want to pop a strip of this along? Do I want to pop a strip? Oh, I like that. I do like that. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of, you all know I'm winging it at the moment. I just got the stamp sets out before I jumped on live and went, that's what I'll use. So this is my thought process. This is me trying to work out how I want something to sit. So I like that. Oh, could help if I got it straight. That's better. All right, so I like that. I like the little bit of crumb cake in there. So I'm just going to add another little angle, a little bit like that. So, so cute. All right, so we're going to pop that up with some dimensionals. I'm going to pop one there and one on the other side of my bow. Now, I do this when I don't want to try and muck around with the dimensionals on the back of my sentiment. I can actually pop them right there, and then I can just place my sentiment down into it. Now, the reason why I straddled, this jute twine is quite thick. So, yeah, so it will definitely need to have that sentiment popped up over the top. All right, so we have that. Now, I do need to cut an insert for it. I feel like I'm totally lost in my craft room. I feel like everything I go to get, I'm like, oh, I've taken that out into the studio. Oh, I haven't got that. So it's very hard. I have to get myself into a little bit of a routine of what I'm going to have in here and what I'm going to have out there. Oh, my phone's saying Amsterdam at the moment. It's got a screensaver. I don't know what's going on with my phone, but it's got some screensaver thing, and it's got a picture of Amsterdam. And Lord knows I've been there. Only feels like yesterday. All right, so I'm now going to do a little bit on the inside of the card as well. Oh, I didn't use my favorite stamp out of all that. Well, we've got to do that. So this is when you actually do some spritzing, this actually takes place of that spritzing. So I love it. Look at that. Now, I would have normally done this before I put the sentiment strip on here. But can you just see how that has created a little bit like you've spritzed on the front? Love, love, love this stamp set. All right. Let's grab the insert now. I'll grab my scrap piece of paper again. You get to watch me craft, Chris. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to do a little bit of this down in the corner. So I don't want to have a lot. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to stamp off there and stamp off. And I might just do a little bit coming in there. And then I think I'll still do the little flower because I think the little flower in Moody Mauve looks really, really pretty. So let's do that. Stamped off. There. And we need some of that beautiful looking like spritzing. So we'll go there and a little bit there. And enough is enough. You just need to know when to stop. All right, so I think we'll just leave the insert just like that. All right, let's put this card together. So, as I said, we've got a crumb cake base. Now I'm going to layer that one up onto that Blackberry Bliss. And doesn't that just look lovely just with that fine, fine layer of Blackberry Bliss around the outside? So as I said, if you've just joined, this is brand new product that is coming in our January to... I'm so bad when I have a new catalogue. January to April mini catalogue. All right, so you can see there, it's just given that tiny little hint of Blackberry Bliss around the outside. I'm going to glue my insert to the inside. And of course, because I've been building in the craft studio, I haven't had time to do my work, so then I have to catch up on my work. So it's like I've got to work at double pace, trying to get my jobs done that I normally get done when I'm not building the craft studio. But the craft studio is totally built, or just about built on the outside, and we will be holding our Friday coffee and card class in there on Friday afternoon, and we will also be holding our bingo event, craft Friday night game night, in there as well. So I'm super excited to be able to not have to pack up tables and chairs after a class, because that's the one thing that has always been the issue, is having to pack up after I've had an awesome time with everybody. I then have to turn around and pack everything up. All right, so we've got that. Now I need to try and work out what type of embellishment I want to use on this one. Hey, Annette, you liked it in the caddy. Oh, I'm thinking it could be retreat. I'm thinking it might end up being what I choose for retreat. All right, so I think, do I want to use those? What else do I have? Well, I can't use the speckled dots because we don't have them anymore. They're not available anymore. We have the 3-pack. Ooh, I'm thinking the 3-pack could look quite nice. Or do we want to use the black out of the sparkle gems? Okay, so type into the comments. We could use the Highland Heather ones there. We could use these ones here, which I'm not quite sure even what that colour is supposed to be in those tinsel gems. Or we could use some black. What do you think? Which ones do you think we should use? Yeah, Or in colour dots. We could always use the in colour dots. Black, black, black. Everyone's going for black. Be nice if I had some more of those black ones, but we'll use black. Looks like everyone wants black. Okay, we can use black. All right. Let's go one there, one over there, and one down here. And of course, a spritzing of our Wink of Stella. Okay, a little bit of wink over and inside. Now, doesn't that Wink of Stella, look at that, take it to a whole new level? What do you think? What do you think? Do you think this stamp set might be on your wish list? I absolutely love, love, love textured stamps. So talking about my fingernails, I have those lots of my fingernails done. These two haven't been done yet. So I have 8 fingernails done. I just have another 2 to go. I mean, the silver could probably have blended in, but then there's a white one. But anyway, after I'm finished the video, the other 2 nails are going to get done. And honestly, it hasn't been too hard to do. Do they look like I've had them done professionally? That's me doing them. Even the artwork. Look at the swirls I've got. I've done some nice little silver swirls on my fingers. So anyway, all right, so card number 1. Let's get into the stippled roses now. Hang on, I need to clean those stamps off because, as I said, if I don't, I'm not going to have any blocks left, and it would be good to actually put my stamps away. So this is the Stampin' Scrub. Now, also too, if you haven't seen this, the Stampin' Scrub has a liquid that you spray on it, and I have sprayed it on, but then where did I put the liquid? Oh, there it is. Underneath all the embellishments I just put over to the side. So it has some Stampin' Mist, and you spray, it has a wet side and a dry side. So we have the wet side here. It actually shows little raindrops, and then on the dry side it has sunshine. Okay, now it doesn't really matter, honestly. You just have one side that's wet and one side that's dry. So you use the spray mist, you scrub it, and it's got these little fibers, these little furry fibers, and it's fantastic for getting right into all the grooves of your stamps. So you do it on the wet side, then you rub it on the dry side, and your stamps are clean. It is fantastic for keeping your stamps conditioned and also cleaning your stamps. It is a must-have in my craft room. I do not craft without my Stampin' scrub. It's on your list, Suzanne? All right, so let's get those stamps back in that case. So as I said, once I've actually finished with the stamp set then, and I didn't even use the dies. So, whoops, that one goes there. It's like a jigsaw puzzle when you put them back in, finding where they go. And it's always good because you know that you've got all your stamps. If you've got all of the bits and pieces covered, you know that you have put all of your stamps back where they need to be. Why am I looking at that going, that doesn't fit? It should fit, but it's looking like it doesn't. Like, why is that? That? It should fit there. Oh, there. The jigsaw puzzle piece, it couldn't go together. There we go. All right, so there, and I now know I've got all of my stamps. Okay, so it's a great way to, and then also too with my dies, I pop my dies in there with it. All right. Card number 1 done. Let's do a card with the stippled roses. Now, the celebration item that you can actually earn for free is this gorgeous paper that actually goes with the stippled roses, and it is called Softly Stippled. So it is the same. It has all of those little dots to actually create the look, and it has really nice neutral patterns on the other side, which is really, really pretty. And I think what I'm actually going to do is do one of my favorite things of all time. I'm going to do a white and a black and a grey card. So using that paper. All right, so let's grab, do I have a white card base? Oh, I can cut that one. So let's, oh, that doesn't feel like thick, that feels like thin. Let's grab some thick from over here. This is white, thick. So for everyone that's coming to my class tomorrow, don't come and look at my craft room in here because it is a mess. The craft studio outside is perfect. It's very neat and very tidy. But the craft room here is a mess. But it will get sorted. And I was supposed to get it sorted today, but I went on a little bit of a trip today, going to get a toilet for my craft studio. And I drove all the way there, and when I got there, it was not what I wanted, so I had to drive all the way back home again. Okay, so I've got a black layer, and I'm going to use this this reverse side. I know it's got some pretty pictures there, but I'm actually going to, Theo was here earlier on, Julie. He's now running around the house. He's like, oh, you're crafting, and now I'm going to run around the house like a madman. All right, so I'm going to do a layer of that. Like that. That. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp that on some white So once again, haven't got my stickers done, but anyway, I'm going to stamp that on a bit of white cardstock and we'll cut that out. And I think I might stamp it with, oh God, do I have a block in here big enough for this one? Do I or don't I? Well, now we're going to struggle. Okay. I'm going to have to use a very, very big block for this. And excuse me, I'm going to use a very big block. I don't need to, this is a bit of overkill for the block. But the size block that I need, I don't have in my craft room at the moment. So we're just going to use an oversized block. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, we'll line that up like that. Okay, so on this white piece of cardstock, I'm going to stamp that in black memento. Now with memento, because it's got a hard felt pad, it's better to smoosh your ink on rather than do that so that you get a nice, good, even coverage. And I'm going to stamp that down. Let it take hold. And look at that. Isn't that just simply stunning? All right. So we've got that. Okay, on this piece here, I want to use the leaf. Actually, I'm going to wait for that piece because I'm going to cut this out first, and then I'm going to wait for that piece because I want to place the leaf, stamp the leaf where I need it to be after I see where I'm going to put my flower. So let's grab this and get it on a, Oop. There. Okay. So I do apologise for not having my stickers on my stamps. Okay. So I'm going to die cut that one out first. So we've got some matching dies that goes with this set. Please tell me I have a matching die that's going to cut. Yes, I do. Okay. So we're going to cut that out. Ooh. Okay. I've thought of some more things I'm going to do. I've just looked at the dies and I'm like, ooh, that's so pretty. All right. So let's get rid of all that rubbish. I'm going to bring the die cutting machine in. And we'll cut that one out. We need to put the lid on my ink so I don't end up with that all over me. All right, let's get this cut out. So the die matches that stamped image. We can cut that out. Oh, okay. We're missing part of it. I thought I had it in there. Where did it go? Could help if I had the right combination here. Okay, let's try this again. You always know when you haven't got the right combination. You go to wind it through and it doesn't feel right. I was missing my thin die adapter. and my plates are awfully bowed. I should have some washi tape here. But we will just hold our breath and hope for the best. Let's just hold our breath and hope for the best. You love how I put the stickers on? You must try that method. Yes, definitely. Now, Michelle, if that's you that is speaking to me from the Facebook group, I haven't sent out a list of supplies for tomorrow night. I do apologise because I have been running a bit late trying to play catch up. But I will try and send an email out tonight. If not, I'll shoot a message out to you. All right, so I've got that happening there. Got that there. I want to stamp some leaves, but I also think that these dies are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to cut in black, that one, and I might do some white leaves. Okay, all right. So I'm going to cut a couple of black leaves out. So I'm going to do that. I'll just do that off camera over here. So I'm just going to cut it out of that layer that I'm putting on the back because it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be able to layer that up onto that designer series paper layer and you're not going to see where I've cut it out. So it does conserve a little bit of space by doing that. Oh, look at this. This is gorgeous. Whew, if I can get it out. Look at that. What a beautiful die cut. Okay, so I'm going to cut another one of them out because I like it so much. So let's cut a second one out. Beautiful. Okay, let's cut some, where was the other die? That one. Some white leaves out. If you haven't done black and white cards, then my suggestion would be to try it because honestly, they are such stunning cards. And a lot of people just don't try it. And it is amazing. Nearly threw that piece away. It's amazing how stunning they can look by just having the black and white look. I mean, I am mixing a little bit of grey in here, but look at that leaf. Isn't that just gorgeous? Let's cut another one of those out because we can. Okay. Oh, bit of a naughty girl. I didn't take it right to the edge, but it'll be okay. It'll be all right. All right. So we got that. Pop those back in there so I don't lose them. All right. So now what I want to do is, we could use that and add a splash of colour, but I don't want to. I physically love the grey, black and white. So now what I want to do is I want to look at this. I actually want to have this going like that. Then I want to stamp that leaf because I want some of them coming in out from underneath here. So I think I'm going to grab my pierce mat. And ink up that leaf with my black. And then I'm going to do a leaf going up there like that. Yes. Okay, let's ink that up again. Oh, thanks, Leonie. Still a work in progress, but it's getting there. think I want another one coming up through there. And then, of course, we're going to be able to pop these in underneath. There. A white leaf. Just in there. This one down in under here. And this one in under there. Oh, what do you think? I love it when I just build a card like that. Look at that. Okay, this is my card base, so I better fold that in half so we don't get that messy. I always worry when I'm using black and white. I worry that I'm going to end up with ink everywhere where it shouldn't be. And I've lost my bone folder somewhere in my mess. But that's okay. Oh, there's another one. Okay. There we go. All right. So I'm going to layer this piece up onto that black. Stunning, Delma. There, like that. Okay. Now, of course, I'm going to pop this one up and then I'll pop the other pieces in underneath. So because I'm going to pop it up, because I'm going to pop the pieces in underneath, I'm going to make sure that I put my dimensionals sort of in towards the center so that I can still pop my other pieces in underneath. So they're like that. Okay. Now this one, just going to add a little tiny dab of glue in on that and pop him right in there in between those two leaf stamps that I've got. Then we'll pop a little bit of glue on the white and we'll pop the white in just on top but straddled off to the side a little bit. Same thing down the bottom. Amazing what you can come up with when you're just winging it, because that's all I'm doing at the moment. I'm just going with the flow. And this is what I love doing when we've got brand new product. I just love just playing around with it, like getting in and creating cards and playing around with it. So there we have that. Now I don't even have a bow on there, but I do want to put a bow on there. Let me see what sentiments we have in this set. Best birthday wishes. Congratulations. Happy Mother's Day. All right. So I think I'm going to do best birthday wishes because I need some of them. And taking it to the black and white even further, I might heat emboss my sentiment on here. So let's grab out. I don't have my sticker on that. Hang on, I need to put my sticker on so I know where I'm going. Okay, let's go. This one. And I didn't flick my little corners up, but I will do that. There. Okay. Best birthday. So best is over there. Pop my... All right. I'm going to grab a piece of black cardstock. And I've got some little thin bits down here, and I should be able to, hopefully, stamp on this thin black piece. Now, as I said, using heat embossing, so I'm going to use my embossing buddy on my black strip to make sure that there's nothing on there that we don't want on there. We're going to ink up our stamp with our Versamark ink. Okay, and we're going to stamp down in the middle of that strip. Now let's see whether I got it in the middle. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so you're going to see once I put the white on it, you're going to see. And I have no idea where my tweezers are, but it's all good. So let's pop the white on. Now, heat embossing is the best way to get a white sentiment. I've had many, many times that I have been asked in years gone by, what's the best white ink? The best way to get a white sentiment is heat embossing. Now, when you put your heat on, so the Versamark ink is a sticky clear ink, then you sprinkle your white powder on, then with your heat tool, and you'll see it go, there you go, goes white. And it is brilliant white. It is the best white ink that you'll ever get. There's white, we even have white ink, but it gives more like a chalk look and it fades. It's never as bright and white as that. Okay. All right. So, ooh, that's looking pretty. And you know what's going to look even better with this? Some silver elegant trim silver. Oh, look, this is just going to set it off even more. All right, so I want a bow in the middle there like I did before. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of Seal Plus down. Now, this is our elegant trim, and it comes in silver and gold. And it is definitely a good go-to twine, especially Christmas time crafting. I just think it's good all year crafting. It's excellent for giving just that classy look to your card. If it wants to behave. Okay, there we have it. Is Sue on here today? I haven't seen whether Sue Clements is on here. She always gives me a hard time about, here comes the bow. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to straddle my birthday wishes over the top. Got to have a card with a bow. That's looking quite pretty. All right. So now I should probably have mini dimensionals for this, but I don't. So we will just use the edge of the dimensionals to do it. So when you don't have minis, the edge of dimensionals comes in very, very, very handy. As you can see, just the right width to be able to pop that sentiment up. Now, I need to have the gap in the middle to make the bow have room so that the sentiment strip will sit nice. Okay, and then we're just going to straddle that one over there. Okay, so we've got that. And then, of course, to embellish, I think I'm going to use the silver ones in these because we can. We could probably put some black ones around as well. But... Whoop. Oh, you should take your pick tool, girl. There. That. And we might even pop a black one here. Why not? Let's embellish. And there. Oh, that is looking so, so pretty. All right, let me find my insert piece, which is this one here. Okay, so I think for the insert, I'm just going to use that stamp again, the large stamp, and just stamp it down in the corner. It's so pretty. Hey, Margaret, how you going? We might just do that in the corner. Look at that. Oh, this stamp is stunning. All right, let's glue that to the inside. Okay, and we'll have that. And of course, the top, front, we will pop up on dimensionals. Wherever I put them. There they are. Stamp sets on top of it. Elegant card, Annette. Thank you. You know me in black and white. Even a bit of vellum on this would be quite pretty as well. You know, like you could have done the leaves in vellum as well, just to soften it a little bit more. Better put the birthday wishes up the right way. There you go. And, of course, a spritzing of our wink. We'll just take it to that whole new level. There we go. So, card number 2, and I don't know, can you see that? There you go. The spritzing of the wink of Stella. All right. So there you are. 2 cards using brand new product that is coming in our January to April mini catalogue. So, as I said, if you love these cards and you love these products and you don't want to wait until the 4th of January, you can always pop these into a starter kit right now and enjoy a 20% discount and enjoy an extra month of earning free celebration items. So we've used the celebration paper there in the background, which goes with that stippled roses and that gorgeous new stamp set. So hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of crafting this afternoon. I've thoroughly enjoyed being back with you once again. It has been way too long since I've been crafting with you all. So I'm super excited to be back into the swing of things again. And as I said, oops-a-daisy, wrong camera. I'm a bit rusty. So thank you very much for hanging out with me this afternoon. If this is the first time you've watched, please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. Give me the thumbs up. Facebook and YouTube loves it when you give me the thumbs up. Share my video onto your social media timeline. Share it onto your Facebook so more people can catch up and check out these beautiful new products. So I am super excited. This catalog is absolutely stunning. I can tell you Stampin' Up! Excel themselves with our mini catalog, our Christmas catalog, but they have absolutely excelled themselves again with this new is Theo here. He was Margaret at the beginning. He's now gone running around the house. He's he's hanging out for dinner, so he's waiting to be fed. So yeah, he's out there somewhere. But so thank you everyone for being patient with me while I've been missing in action, but I am back into the swing of things again. There will be no live video though until early next week, and I will be back on again because after next week, all of my classes will be over for the year, so I will have a bit of designing to do for Stamps Club. My Stamps Club for this month is the Fluffiest Friends. So if you're interested in purchasing Stamps Club, it costs $50 per month, and you actually, is it called Fluffiest or Furriest? I get it wrong every time. Furriest or Fluffiest Friends, one of the other. Anyway, the fluffy ones, the furry ones, whatever they are. That is what our Stamps Club is for this month. So it costs $50. You get a stamp set, the stamp set of the month, and you also get a card kit to make 6 cards, and you get a video tutorial showing you step by step how to make your 3 designs. You make 2 of each. So everything comes cut and ready to go. All of the layers, everything is ready to go, even down to your bows being tied and your embellishments being cut and popped into your kits. So it comes with envelopes as well, so you will have 6 beautiful cards each time. So it's a great way to get your crafty inspiration happening, and it's a great way to learn new techniques and things as well. So thank you everyone, and until next time, happy crafting, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.